Can you hear me now? I gotta get this tripod fixed too, guys. Alright, there we go. Can you hear me now? I think we might get sound back now. Got sound, yeah, it was hooked to the Bluetooth on the tractor. I had to disconnect it. Hey Gabe, how's it going? Yeah, I was sitting there talking to the camera for a few minutes and nobody could hear me. Didn't even know it. So we're pulling into the next farm to bale. I got Gordon Bright here with me today as my rake man, helping me out. We'll catch up with him in just a second. He's just a hair ahead of us. Yes, it is hot, Gabe. But that's good, because we need this hay to dry down. They're calling for thunder showers to come in here in the next couple of hours. We got about 28 acres left to get baled up. I don't know if we'll get it moved into the barn before it gets an afternoon shower on it, but we have been fighting thunderstorms here. It seems like forever, guys. I mean, it's just been ridiculous. Horrible year for getting hay. That's for sure. Net, you dang thing. Hopefully y'all are. I'm hoping we're going to have decent service down here. Might have lost it for a second. Yeah, I'm sure it's been horrible. What kind of farming did you do before you did logging there? Mixed mowers. Hey, from the UK. Appreciate you stopping in. We are doing well. Beautiful hot afternoon here in South Carolina. We got the cloth behind us here on the Massey Ferguson. There's our rake man right in front of us. We're catching up to him. I kind of stopped to get this live stream going. So we got Gordon Bright in front of us. He's raking the hay for us today. He traveled 3 hours to come help me this weekend, and we made up 160 round rolls yesterday, and now we're coming up on some real pretty. Luckily, this was the last hay field I fertilized, and the hay is not overly mature here. It's going to make some really pretty horse hay. It looks real good. Dairy cows. Well, if you get back into farming, I don't know if the dairy industry is the way to go. Row crops or beef cattle might be a little better, which I think everything in farming right now is not doing too swift. Massey Ferguson fan, how you doing today? Appreciate you stopping in. Alright, Gordon's going to get his rake put down here in a second, and we're going to start baling some hay. This is a brand new farm to us. This will be the first time baling it. We fertilized it earlier this spring live, and JCB is at the house. Yep, it's at the house. Gordon's got to get his rake unlocked there. Grew up in a Lylehaven farm in Vermont. Okay, Vermont is a beautiful state. That's an old farm in there. But yeah, we've never baled this before. It's about 28 acres of grass. Yeah, we raise beef. We do raise beef cows, Caleb. Appreciate you stopping in. We actually just picked up, last Thursday, we picked up our first 2 beef cows from the abattoir or the processor. And Friday night, me and Gordon there were able to eat our first steaks off the first cows I've ever raised. So I've got cow-calf operation, and then I am finishing my steer calves out to do farm-to-table. Yeah, I plan to be on Jackie's stream tonight. Alright, I'm going to get my baler fired up real quick, guys. But yeah, we plan on selling our beef cows ourselves. So we're looking forward to it. We ate a couple of ribeyes the other night. Man, they were delicious. A beef buffalo cross. That'll be good. That'll make some nice meat, because buffalo meat is amazing. Good stuff. Alright, we got the cloth set up. Flip y'all around here. We got the cloth baler behind us. We're making 60-inch bales today. This baler can do up to a 6-foot bale. And I'll try to move y'all around a little bit as we go throughout the day, but for now I'll flip you back around. We're just glad to be baling some hay. Like I say, it has just been, we're making pretty hay like we're baling right now. It's been horrible for me this year. I have not had much luck at all. The seat on my JCB backhoe is just an older backhoe. You just got a manual lever that you pull up underneath the seat to turn it, Nancy. Let me see if I can get the comments to pull back up here. I do not butcher my cows. I take them to an abattoir about an hour from the house. Yeah, and they USDA inspect the beef for us, put our farm label on it, and vacuum seal it for us. It costs 91 cents a pound, and then they have a like $75 kill fee. So the 2 cows that I took, one of them dressed out at 602 pounds, and the other one dressed out at 530 pounds. We got 2 more cows that will be taken September 28th. We've already made our harvest date. These outer edges, they're thin, guys. The landowner mows these outer edges, and they're not going to be a lot to them. But once we get on towards the middle, these fields actually look real good. Our chicken litter has done well for them. Do an equipment tour one day. If you go on my channel, Massey Fan, I've done a few in the live streams, but I will do an official equipment tour one day. I need to video that. It's something that I haven't really done, showing all my implements and tractors, all that stuff, but there are videos of them all. I think even Gerald Farms, one of his first videos of him coming up to my farm, we were using a brand new Kubota round baler. He did a little farm tour there at my place. Alright, we're going to make our first roll right here. So this year we're trying out new wrap. We're using Swanson's Ag Wrap. And we ordered that net wrap from a guy that we found on the Hay Kings Facebook page. He delivered it to us. And yesterday we put our first roll in the baler. And last year I had a lot of net wrap issues with starting rolls. Just not wanting to do well. And Gordon's going to put us right in the tree here. Anyways, they didn't want to start well. It'd wrap around my roller, all kind of stuff. Pain in the butt. And this new Swanson's wrap, so far, I am digging it. It's worked real well. 4-wheel drive. It's a JCB 214, Massey Fan. Let me try to read Caleb. How many head of cows do we have? Right now we have 22 cows at the farm. My goal is to keep a small herd. I want eventually a total of 20 mama cows, and that's it. And if I have 20 calves every year, the heifer calves I will sell or use as replacements if I've got older cows. All the steers will go to beef production, and yeah, that's my plan. I think I can make as much money off of 20 cows as a guy taking 100 calves to the sale every year. Yeah, I'll have a little more time and energy into it, but we're already selling hay to the public, vegetables, produce. We've got 100 meat chickens that we're fixing to start doing. So we're going to sell pork, chicken, eggs, and beef all together is the whole farm plan. We'll see if it works. I think the COVID is kind of a help, believe it or not, in the market that I'm shooting for with the farm to table. We are in a Massey Ferguson 7616 Massey Fan. The John Deere 4450 you can't beat. That's a good channel. Right now we want a mix of both because I'm trying to grow my herd as well as have beef to sell, Caleb. So I like to get a little mix of both. But as I get my 20 full mama cows, I'm going to want more steers than heifers because the heifers I'll be selling. I won't want to raise the heifers because I've got good cows. They're Angus bred. So my Massey dealer is Nance Tractor and Implement in McConnell, South Carolina. Massey fan. So I have I've got two Massey Ferguson tractors. I've got a Massey 150. It's a 1964 model. And then I've also got this 2014 7616 here. It's got the Dyna 6 transmission in it, front suspension, rear cab suspension. It's a nice tractor. Never believed I'd own a tractor like this. But yeah, and then we got two Kubotas, and then we got a Farmall 140. We got a M5 111 Kubota and a M7060 Kubota. One's four-wheel drive, one's two-wheel drive. Same thing with my Masseys. One's four-wheel drive and one's two-wheel drive. We've got three loader tractors, a skid steer, Caterpillar skid steer, rubber tire. So, not too much equipment by any means, but I am a first-generation farmer. We just started farming really full-time about 5 years ago, and I started out with just my 150 Massey Ferguson and that little 7060 Kubota, and we have grown from there. We hope this year to buy a bale bearing for our square bale operation to be able to bundle square bales. All of our cows are black, Caleb. Going to an antique tractor show, you say? Says we got 14 watching in here. 6 thumbs up. So I'm not one of those big pushers for it, but it'd mean a lot to me if y'all do pound that thumbs up. Lets YouTube know that people like what we're doing and sends out notifications to other people. Helps us grow the channel. Like I say, if y'all want me to try to turn the camera around and maybe put it on the pickup of the baler or something like that, I'll try to wash the back window and see if I can move it around. Rick Bork, entry fee. We got Gordon raking hay. He's somewhere in the Kubota up above us, buddy. We're baling. Thank you, Rick. Didn't have to do that, man, but I appreciate it. Caleb, right now, calf-wise, last year we only had 4 calves. We had 3 mamas that did not get pregnant. That was really my fault. And the year before that, we had 7 calves. We just got cows 3 years ago. And we started with all mamas. My neighbor loaned me a bull, and we bred them. And the cows that we just took to the butcher were the first steers that I raised from a baby. And they were delicious. Rick, what you doing on the farm today, buddy? You've always got so much dang stuff going on. Yep, the backhoe is the only JCB machine. We don't really have a JCB ag dealer around me. We've got our JCB dealer is the Company Wrench, and it's in Charlotte, and they're more geared towards commercial stuff. We've got 1 Charolais, and then a couple of my mama cows are what I would call a baldy. So they got a white head or white spot on their head, stuff like that. So that's we do. When I sell my cows, I'm not selling it as Angus beef, but the bull is a registered Angus bull. My Charolais, she is registered, so that would be a baldy cross. There's Mr. Gordon Bright right there in the Kubota M5, guys. Give him a hand. He's done a good job all weekend raking hay. He did not forget. It was just like riding a bicycle. No combines. No, sir, we do not. We've got a couple of friends that have combines, but I don't do any row crops. We are strictly hay and cattle. And the majority of our hay goes to horse customers around the city. Gabe, you are welcome anytime, sir. Send me a message or whatever, and I tell you, I definitely don't mind having the company. Yeah, I've really, between meeting a lot of you guys on here, I never thought, you know, meeting y'all through live streams and stuff, that I would have so many friends, people that I could call good friends, that want to come to the farm, hang out, have a steak. There he is again, coming back to us. He ain't gonna wait for us. Man, he is concentrating on that raking. Blow the horn, we're full again. This thing got a weak horn on it, Massey. I don't know if you can hear it or not. Look there, we just got us a Gerald Farms notification. But no, Gabe, if seriously, my number's on Facebook, but you can send me a message through there, or shoot me an email, SLC Farms, Yahoo. But yeah, come on down to the farm. If anybody's in the area and wants to visit the farm, tour it. Don't think you're gonna come in and rob me or something like that. We are prepared in that aspect. So it's only for friendly fire, anyways. Friendly folks. Yes, I have. Massey, you got to go back and look at some of my videos on my playlist, buddy. So one of my first YouTube videos was a live stream, and my Vermeer round baler, my 504i, caught fire on us, caught the field on fire. Sorry, y'all are getting bumped around. Turning at the end row there. But yeah, it caught fire. It was not too bad. I was able to actually put it out on the live stream. It didn't hurt anything. We just had a bearing get hot on us, catch some grease and hay on fire, and I was able to get it quick. And it's actually my backup baler. We also have a Massey 1840 square baler that I can use as well. It's brand new, just sitting in a barn. I don't pull it out too much anymore. It's going on our new rebaler, though. We got a rebaler that we're going to do, and that's where the square baler's going to go. No, we're not going. We actually, it's fixing to go in the shop to get some new pins and bushings done on it. Oh, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I would love to visit Canada. There's quite a few parts I would like to visit. And I think between Mr. Steve and a couple other YouTube buddies, I'd even have somebody that could show me around and show me all the good spots. Okay, if anytime you're free and you want to come rake hay, buddy, the invitation is definitely open to you, sir. And like I say, anybody else, I enjoy the help. Country gal gets out here, though. She does a good job. I think she enjoys it. She helped mow all this hay that we've been baling. Well, I take that back. Gordon helped mow the farm we're on now. He came in Friday, and we mowed this together. And we're rolling right along with him. I'm running 5.5 miles an hour, and we're keeping right up with him here. He's probably trying to punch up another gear. We could smoke him, but we got to stop him. Tie a bale. What part of Virginia? I got family in Virginia. They're in the Martinsville area. I could not tell you if we have a Fent dealer anywhere around here or not. I can do a live stream moving the hay. I don't know if we'll get this hay off the field tonight. I'd like to get it in the barn. This is going to be good horse hay. I'd like to get this in the barn before It gets rained on, but it's a possibility that it could start raining on us while we're out here. So more than likely we will move this hay tomorrow. And a lot of you are new in the live stream here, a few of you. I used to do a lot of these live streams from the tractor. That's how I kind of got my start on YouTube. It wasn't making videos, it was bringing y'all along with me in the tractor and cutting hay, making hay. But this year we have just been so crunched for time, I've really kind of put you guys and YouTube on the back burner, and that's not fair to y'all, but in the same aspect, YouTube's a hobby for us, and we got to be able to get our product done first and foremost. But I felt I was in a smooth enough field today that I could still kick it along at a decent speed. Look there, he's walking off from us now. But, and still bring y'all along today. That's right. Senseless, how you doing, buddy? Good seeing you in here, man. I hope you're doing well. You wouldn't think that they're calling for rain to be here within the next hour by the looks of the skies around here. I'm really hoping for once the weatherman's wrong again. Yesterday we were baling hay and it started raining on us. I was like, it's supposed to be no chance of rain. Well, luckily it was just a few drops and it stopped. How's things out in Vegas, man? I'm sure y'all are burning up in the desert right now. Our JCB was bought used. No, I don't have a video of when I bought it. I've just got some videos of knocking down trees with it and burning brush. And, I think burying a couple of horses or animals for neighbors. That's about what I've got videoed with it. Actually, guys, I have like 8 SD cards full of video footage for y'all, from land clearing to gardens. I just haven't had time to do my editing on them like I want, and I'm not just going to throw up unedited stuff. Y'all might be watching more of it over the fall and winter. But I've got lots of footage of cutting, raking, baling. We bought us a new cutter this year, so we're running 2 mowers in the field. So, you say you got a 424 you're restoring? Okay. There's a guy that I buy my chicken litter from to put out for fertilizer. He's got a man that runs a JCB fast track to spread the manure, and he says that thing will run like 40-something miles an hour, but I don't know where he got that from. I'm not real sure. Not sure what dealer, but it's somewhere around here. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Matthew fan. Rick, we don't need rain here. We are probably 15 to 20 inches above on rainfall in my area. The news said we're 11 inches above. I don't think that rain gauge is working right. I'm wanting Mr. Tony Walsh to do a update on that rain gauge that he bought. I actually have interest in one of those. No, we don't bale any over corn stalks. I've got some cotton fields that we bale millet over top of, but not corn stalks. So the new mower we got, it's a disc bind, and so this part here was cut with a disc bind, and then there were other parts of the farm just cut with a disc mower, and it's really neat to see the drying differences side by side on the disc bind that crimps it versus the disc mower. Oh goodness. Senseless, man, that's what you in the hospital for, buddy. I hate to hear that. I know you were having some troubles a while back over the winter on, I guess, gosh, it's been probably February since I talked to you last. I saw you on one of Farming, Fixing, and Fabricating lives not too long ago. So prayers for you, buddy. I don't want to hear you're going to be in the hospital another 2 or 3 months. Yeah, I hope you get well, man. Lawson Farms. I tell you what, that's why we bought this silage baler with knives, so we can put up baleage. My only problem is horses can't eat baleage, so what do you do there? I mean, my market for hay, and that's what our farm is, a full-time hay farm. I don't know what I'd do with so much silage. I still need dry hay for the cows, even to mix with silage, or baleage, whatever you want to call it. And I could only maybe feed 100, 150 bales of it a year, I'd think at best. So I don't know. I hate sometimes this baler won't beat, and I put net wrap on a dang bale before I realize that it's full. That just happened. I catch it in time usually, but usually there's a little bit of hay mixed in with the net wrap. It really don't hurt nothing, but it'll sometimes just not beep the monitor, and I'm like paying attention to y'all, and then all of a sudden I see the net wrap take off. At least I can see the net wrap with this Voss baler. I know y'all are probably tired of looking at this same old view. I'll turn y'all around in just a second, see if I can't somehow mount y'all in the back glass there. It's gonna make right pretty hay, guys. It's nice and green, and for this time of year being first cut hay, it's really soft. It's gonna make some pretty square bales. I wish if it wasn't a rain today, we would have square baled this in the field. But with the chances of rain, I got to get it rolled up, get some net wrap on it. Yeah, I'll either sell her or take her to we got a packing plant nearby that'll buy the mamas when they get older, stuff like that. Steve Mack, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well today, sir. Our baling's going good. I got Mr. Gordon Bright here raking for me today, Steve. Making some right pretty hay. Right pretty. We cut this Friday afternoon, and now it's Sunday afternoon we're baling it, so I think that's pretty good. It's got about 36 or so hours dry time on it. Oh, that'd be cool, man. He's at the back of this barn area. We'll see him pop out in a second. There he is right there. He probably don't even know we're live. I told him yesterday I was going to throw up a live stream, but the field we was on was so rough, it just wasn't going to happen. Am I going to be cutting any other fields today? I don't know, Linda. Have you looked at the weather for our area? Got a lot of rain coming, but probably not cut today. We might cut some Tuesday from the looks of things. looks like that's going to be our best window there. We might get like a 3-day window. I've got a couple of fields that we have got to get cut. Well, the mama cows will produce milk for their babies, and you could get even like a Jersey cross or a Hereford cross, and you could probably train one to milk it. In fact, sometimes you'll get a mama cow that she'll swell up in her bags, and that's one thing you have to do is go milk her because the baby or her teat is not releasing it. Luckily for us, we have not had any of those issues yet, being cattle owners, but it can happen. Uh-oh, it says 20% battery. I'm going to have to get y'all plugged up. No, we look pretty good from the sandstorm stuff. Wheat baleage. Okay. My neighbor, he grows a little bit of rye and wheat mixed together, and that's what he bales for his cows. Yes, I do check the moisture percentage in the hay. This stuff, we're pushing 12-13% in this right here that we're baling, so it's good. It's not, I would really like it all at 12 or so. And I know even under these tree lines and stuff around the shady areas, probably going to get a few higher percentage spots. But it's either get it up or let it get rained on, and I would rather just go ahead and get it up. Michael Sailors, how's it going, man? The new net wrap is awesome. So far I'm really pleased. This is the first roll we're running, but we have not had an issue yet. Took the roll started just fine. It looks really and feels a lot durable, or more durable than the other stuff I was using. Let's see here. GLCCR68. Let's see here. What percentage is acceptable? I will round bale all the way up to 16-17%, but you will get some what I will call tobaccoing in the bale. It'll smell really sweet, and that's, you know, we can't unroll it. We rebale our round bales, so we unroll them, run them through a machine. I've got some videos of it on the channel. If you hadn't seen them, go check them out. But we rebale all of our hay, and if you get too high moisture, it does not unroll well. It really needs to be in that 10 to 12% range to run through the rebaler well, so it doesn't wrap up. Fixing to bale some hay. Yeah, that's us. We're a touch damp, Michael, but it's going to rain. I got a, you say you saw one tractor parked in the yard? Oh goodness, well, prayers for you, sir. Guys have gone to the praying type. Y'all say a prayer for Ryan. And well wishes to get him back in shape and out of the hospital, y'all. I think Gordon might be at a place that he needs me to come bail for him. Oh no, he's picking up a stick. Caleb, are you talking about in my yard that you saw a tractor parked, or in this yard? The person here, they own about 3 or 4 tractors. I think he uses them for food plots and stuff. Hey Rick, I don't have to wreck stuff in a swamp. I just naturally wreck it. I'm finally, Monday, I'm taking the 450 to the shop and getting its dent and bumper fixed from months ago where I backed into a tree. Really isn't my fault. The landowner said at least 15 people have backed into that tree. And I'm like, why don't you cut the dang thing down? It's really in a horrible spot with where you park to where the tree is located. His wife had hit it 3 times. And then he said he would yap at her about it, and then one day he backed into it himself. So, you know, I told him I was going to take a chainsaw to the dang thing. But yeah, I did order a Fab Fours heavy-duty bumper for the 450, so that way, if it does encounter something like that again, it's not going to dent real easy. It's not going to be like that piece of tin can they've got on there now. That would be my only complaint, and I'm going to do a review on that 450. Yeah, I understand why Ford put the aluminum bed for weight, but, you know, we're talking about a truck here, and you bump that thing and it dents like a beer can. That's just the dumbest thing ever. And you can't fix aluminum like you can fix steel. If the bed gets tore up again, it's going to get a flat bed put on it. That like I say, that aluminum bed is the most chintzy thing. The rest of the truck I love, but durability-wise, I just don't know who the engineer was that was like, you know, let's put a beer can on the bed of this truck here that hauls 37,000 pounds. That's going to work real well. I mean, you climb over the bedside and step on it with your boot and you put a dent in the dang top of the bedside. But that's enough of my rant about that. Anyways. Yeah, I'm running the cover edge. That's what this is, 51 inch. But I actually ordered both because I wanted to try this Swanson's wrap, and I keep seeing them talk about it on the Hay Kings, and so I got some 51 and some 48. And I think that I meant to put a roll of 51 in, and I grabbed a roll of 48. But it's doing perfect. I mean, I am really liking it. That's a nice thing about this cloth. I can run either one, the cover edge or the edge to edge in it, and it should handle it. The wrap I was running that I had so much problems out of was the Kloss net wrap. Now, Kloss sent me that net wrap with the baler. It was part of the deal. You got $1,000 worth of free net wrap if you bought the baler. Well, I think they sent a bunch of dang old net wrap or something, because I had nothing but issue after issue out of those rolls of net wrap. And the bale cord brand, or I guess that's what it is, I forget who makes it. It didn't give me many problems, but it didn't seem to hold up well to the sunlight and outside storage. So I'm hoping that this Swanson's, so far it's doing well in the baler. Now we'll get to see. You know, that's the thing about it. It'll take a year to see how it holds up to just sitting outside in the weather. Because the majority of my cow hay, that's where I store it. I don't have a barn to keep that much hay in. And we're working towards building a new one, but we're not there yet. It's making some pretty round rolls. This used to be a big horse farm, and so it's got little stables in the middles of all the fields. Makes it a little bit of pain in the butt to rake and bale around, but being that these were horse pastures, they've got really good topsoil to them, and the grass it seems to grow really well. Ford circled the problem. No. I'll put my Ford up against any of them. Do I like Case tractors? I don't have anything against them, or, you know, being a new farmer, I would say, or first generation, I really didn't have any ties to any particular brand. I like the brand that works, and more than the brand that works, I like the dealer that backs their brand and is proud of it and supports it. Here's a for instance. Brand new Kubota M5 over there, having some issues out of it. Wasn't getting the best dealer support. That's why we went to Massey for the next tractor. Now, the dealer has realized that they were going to lose my business, and they have come around, and I'll say this, they've really come around in a big way. My disc mower that I bought when I bought that same M5, a month out of warranty, the gearbox went out on it and a pivot bearing. And my dealer that didn't give me the support I needed when I was having the issues out of the M5 actually stepped up and got everything warranted, even though the cutter was about a month out of warranty. Got everything warranted through Kubota and fixed the problems on it and just gave it back to me, and they had it done in a week's time. Can't thank them enough. In fact, I couldn't thank them enough. I went and bought a cutter from them and spent $30,000 with them because of it. And, you know, we're not strictly because of that, but that was one of the reasons, because they stepped up to the plate to get the stuff fixed, and they've realized that my business does count, and that I'm going to continue to buy products. I'm not just a one and done. And I was really upset with them at first, I'm not going to lie, because I just didn't feel I had the support I needed. In some of my videos I state that. Back in some of my older Kubota review videos and stuff. But this year they have done an excellent job. My actual brand new mower, somebody from the factory forgot their Loctite, or I don't know if Vermeer is unionized or what, but they forgot to put Loctite on the bolts that were supposed to have Loctite on them. And within the first 4 acres, a brand new mower came apart, and they were out there and addressed it really quick, and can't beat that. That's the kind of service I need, because we farm a lot of ground, and we need to make sure that our equipment stays up and running. That's why we buy newer equipment, to make sure we get the dealer support to back it, so we can stay going, because I'm not a mechanic. I can put an alternator on or fix smaller things here and there, but that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to call a mechanic and have them come out and work on it. It's just my prerogative. There we go, another alarm not going off. And putting net wrap on. I caught it quick. Good luck with your physical therapy there, Senseless. Yeah, we have Mahindras here in the USA. Our local Mahindra dealer closed down. They sold Mahindra and McHale, and they were open about 2 years and then closed. And I was actually really glad I didn't buy one, because I don't know where I'd have to go. I think my next closest Mahindra dealer is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. Which, can't say anything, my Clawson dealer here for the Clawson baler, they're an hour and 15 minutes from the house. But the really cool thing about them is they direct ship me any parts I need, which I haven't needed but like 1 or 2 little things for this baler, and that was add-ons. Like I needed the, I'm running this baler off of ISOBus, and they just ordered the part, Claus shipped it directly to me. I didn't have to go to the dealer. I've never even been to the Claus dealer, actually. They brought me the baler, we did all the paperwork online and in the field, and alright guys, y'all are falling over. Whoops. Anyways, I've never been to the Claus dealer. So, I'm sure they got a nice place, but I've seen pictures of it online. 17 watching, 13 thumbs up. Come on guys, y'all pound that thumbs up for me if you can. It does mean a lot to me. Helps get us out there, like I say. I know I hadn't been home for a while. Alright, I think we're about done with this field here. So far in round bales this year, guys, we are 60 bales away from making 1,000 round bales. Now, that is very disappointing because at this time last year, I had made over 1,500 round bales, and I said we were done. Look at there, we got a spot right here. But yeah, just kind of, the weather's really held us back. After we get done with this, we'll have about 500 acres of first cut left to get off. We can really do that 500 acres pretty quick. If I can just get a weather window that would stay rain-free. But the past few days, I've paid boys to ted hay, and then as soon as they get done tedding, it rain on the hay, and you feel like you're just spinning your wheels, wasting time. So it's been tough, like I say. This is the first hay that I've baled in a while that hadn't got some kind of a rain shower on it. And knock on wood, maybe we can bale this whole place today before we get a rain shower. I will accept it not getting in the barn as long as it's got net wrap on it. I might try to shove some of it in these guys' little sheds here, but I don't really know how many you'll be able to store in there. Maybe like 4 round rolls in each little building there. Me and Gordon ran out of the house to come over here and check the hay to see if it would be ready to bale. We came over at about 11. It wasn't ready. We came back at 1 o'clock. It was ready. We didn't have to bring coolers or drinks or nothing. We just grabbed the tractors. They were just right beside this place. In fact, if you start the live over or anything, you'll see us. We'll be pulling out of the picture of it, pulling out of the field right up just right around the corner. Jogging distance from here. We grabbed the tractors and came over and started raking and baling, and we don't even have a bottle of water with us. I'm hoping maybe Country Gal could bring us something in a little bit. Yeah, well, Michael, you're not far from me. You're like in Tennessee or Kentucky, aren't you? I mean, I know that's a few hours driving, but state-wise, it's the next state or so over. Now, this field we're dividing it in half. Half of it was cut with the disc mower, and half of it was cut with the mower conditioner. We're going to bale the stuff that was mowed with the mower conditioner first, just because it is just a hair drier, and we're hoping the sun, you're in Georgia, yeah, okay. Yeah, y'all been getting the same crappy weather. That Ronnie Deloach, though, I don't know how that fella does it. And y'all may not know who I'm talking about. If you're on Facebook and you're on the Hay Kings page, you will know who I'm talking about. That guy bales the most hay, and then every time he gets done baling, he puts out nitrogen, and it rains while he's putting out the nitrogen. I don't know how he does it. Hey, Andy, how's it going, buddy? Are you on the lake today? If you are, I'm going to just say it, I'm jealous. Man, I was riding along with you in the boat yesterday or the day before, and I was like, oh, it'd be so nice to be on the water right now. Your crops look good. You want to bring